The influence of connectedness to nature on psychological well-being. Evidence from the randomized controlled trial Play and Grow. In this presentation, our goal is to offer you a quick summary of the research and conclusion. Please follow the links to review the research in further detail. The mental health of urbanized children is of increasing concern. It is estimated that 17.6% of preschoolers have some form of mental disorder. It has been reported that experiencing nature-based activities improve not only connectedness to nature, but also happiness, mediated by better emotional regulation, and time spent in nature can increase children's enjoyment of nature and environmental sensitivity. In addition to emotional benefits, being in nature may positively contribute to a psychosocial development. Indoor and outdoor nature-related activities not only improved connectedness to nature, but also bring out positive changes in gut microbiota in preschool children, which may in turn lead to healthier lifestyles with better psychological management and behaviors. Perceiving natural surroundings and taking care of plants or animals should enhance children's cognitive capabilities, including perception, sustained attention, and control, which are fundamental elements for advanced social functions. Moreover, children were overall less stressed, and in particular, less often angry. The main objective of this sub-study was to investigate a potential association between the connectedness to nature and the psychological well-being of 2 to 5-year-old children, following the Play and Grow intervention, reflected in emotional and behavioral problems before and after the intervention. A randomized controlled trial studied its impact on changes on the psychological well-being of preschoolers, confirmed these attributes after reviewing before and after data. With regard to pro-social behaviors and hyperactivity, the responsibility towards nature, or RN, was identified to be a strong beneficial factor. Children with higher responsibility toward nature showed lower levels of problems in prosociality and hyperactivity, and those who improved in their responsibility towards nature scores more exhibited greater increase in prosociality and decrease in hyperactivity. In addition to responsibility towards nature, empathy for nature was another positive and relatively strong predictor of prosocial behaviors. Moreover, for peer problems, awareness of nature was a significant protective factor. None of the connectedness to nature factors showed direct or covariant association with conduct problems. The positive changes in the prosocial scores of participants are in agreement with the recent published study. Beneficial impacts of exposure to the natural environment on negative emotions was also highlighted in a systematic review. Responsibility for nature, or RN, demonstrated not only a positive cross-selectional correlation, but also a covariant relationship with prosocial behaviors in this study. This gives empirical support for the idea that when being responsible for nature in general, children tend to build a responsibility in general, including towards their peers, which could enhance their prosociality. The study showed that children's hyperactivity was suppressed as a result of responsibility for nature. These results implicate a connection between nature and cognitive benefits. It could be inferred that when an unpredicted and spontaneous natural environment, children had a chance to train their attention through patience and concentration. Furthermore, children may have a chance to reflect on the consequences of their actions on the surrounding environment and their peers, which in turn led to more controlled impulsiveness. It is noteworthy that some research which is based on children's growth curves showed a positive relation between outdoor hours and children's digit span scores, and an inverse relationship between outdoor hours and inattention hyperactivity symptoms. Results indicated that children's emotional improvement levels were positively linked to an increased awareness of nature. The enjoyment of nature factor was covariant with awareness of nature, suggesting children who enjoyed nature paid more attention and had consequently had fewer emotional difficulties. This is consistent with previous empirical research showing that participants with higher CN reported more positive effect towards nature compared to those with lower CN who are less used to spending time in nature.